Okay, well, welcome to Brony Fanfare 2013. I'm the Brony Fanfare mascot, Rising Star. And it is my pleasure to introduce your chairman for Brony Fanfare. Please give a very warm welcome. He worked really hard on putting this con together. Please welcome your Brony Fanfare chairman, Peter John.
The lights are really bright up here. How many of you are out here?
7.
7? It's terrible.
7,000.
If only. If only. All right, so welcome to Brony Fanfare 2013. We are back. Brony Fanfare 2. Return to Brony Fanfare. Brony Fanfare strikes back. All right, so I did not write a speech. But welcome to Brony Fanfare 2013. We obviously expanded on our venue space since last year. You guys remember last year?
Yes.
Who is here for the first time? All right, welcome to Brony Fanfare. I am fully confident y'all will have lots of fun here. All right, so we have a couple of new things. Of course, we expand on the venue. We have shirts again, and we have this bottomless cup deal this weekend. For $10, you can buy this souvenir cup with our logo on it and get you get drinks, free drinks for the rest. Three drinks. All right, I'm gonna let Mike tell you about it.
All right, here you go. You get a cup, and you get free refills at the bar concessions, what do you want to call it, for the entire weekend of fruit punch, lemonade, and iced tea.
For $10, the entire weekend. We also have a friendship deal. You can buy two, one for you and one for your friend, for $18, right? Yeah. All right, so, who came here as a VIP? All right, so in this VIP, who has the game that's in it? All right, can I borrow one of those? Because I am terrible at preparations apparently. Sorry. But this game is called Jisei. I know it's not a pony game, but let me tell you why we put it in the bags. One of our community guests, Rena Chan. Rena, why don't you stand up? This is one of Rena's first jobs, voice work jobs.
Yes.
She voices one of the suspects in the game, right? Yeah. It's a murder mystery, so y'all have fun with it. Get her to sign it. She has Sharpies. All right, now I'm going to introduce some of our community guests. We already found Rena. Amelie, she's in the dealer's room. Y'all make sure you check out the dealer's room. We got a lot of cool people, things for y'all to get. Celestial Radio, where's CR? Celestial Radio. Shamrock, are you here? No? Okay. Who's excited for Draw Ponies? Neil's also in the dealer's room. And we also have Holly Glowhawk. Come on up, Holly.
Hello, every pony. I'm happy to see you all. I am going to be one of the judges for the cosplay competition, and I'm hoping a lot of you will take part in this event. We've got our sign-up booth right there across from the photo suite, so come on by, say hello. If you've got any costume questions, I'll give you my limited expertise.
Bye, Holly. Thank you, Holly. Is Paleo in the audience? But anyway, Paleo from Brony Breakdown will be here this weekend. So, yay! And now let's get to the people you've all come here to see. As much as I would like it to not be. All right, first up is Matt Hill. Voice of Soren in My Little Pony. Y'all know him better as Ed in Ed and Eddie.
Hello. Good to see everybody today. I was just wondering one question. Have you seen my friend Soren anywhere? Because I heard that he lost his pie and somebody was going to save it for him. Okay? Has anybody seen Double D as well? So, you hear? Okay, I give you the mic now.
Speaking of Double D, we have Sam Vincent. Voice of Flynn. Voice of Double D.
Greetings and salutations, people. It's very nice to be here. Thank you very much.
Well, look what we got here, brother of mine. It's the same in every town. Side to be found. Maybe they're not aware that there's really no need for this teary despair. That the key that leads us on the sad side is what you and I will share.
All right, because we started, so our opening ceremony is so late, and we are actually almost about to reach your Q&As. Yeah. Breach. Wrong verb. All right.
The panel is coming!
It's actually 5 minutes until our panel, so we're just gonna go ahead and get that started. Okay. But before that, though, we have gifts for you two. We have gift baskets with your names on them.
Matt, I would like to give you my gift basket and you give me yours. Okay, there we go. Perfect, thank you very much. I am... Oh wait, there's a tiny chicken in there. Well, I'll give you the chicken, Ed, don't worry. It's all good. All right, thank you.
They have, all these are local Austin products. So when you guys take these home, I want you to think of us fondly. All right? Yes, it is booze. It's Tito's, it's vodka. It's completely Austin brand. It's brewed here in Austin. I'm gonna take these away now, and we're gonna go ahead and get their Q&A started. You guys excited?
Bright light.
Wow. Is this the only microphone in the room? Because I think...
We have some wired mics.
Oh, well, sometimes we like to put one out there. I guess you guys are pretty loud people. You could probably ask the questions just shouting it out sometimes. No? Would you guys prefer to have a microphone? Yeah? Some people are shy.
Yay!
Wow, these lights are bright. You know when you look at a bright light and you close your eyes and you see where they call phosphenes or whatever? Anyways, I'm seeing like about 20 million little UFOs in my brain right now. Some like brain stuff. The lights off.
So much better.
Better. Oh yeah, it's okay. Oh. Oh, now it's starting. Now the guys who's running the camera's like, I can't see anything now. Man, oh man. Oh, see, this is bad. Okay, let's sit down though. Okay, I'm not. Thank you. Sorry, I hit you in the face. So wait. You said you had other types of microphones, right? Okay, so right now, we'll just share one between us for now. And then maybe we'll try and organize, unless people want to pass it around to the people who put up their hands. Otherwise, you can make a lineup for questions. But anyway, so first, I guess since we're here together, we should talk about all the shows that we've done together. First of all, we've done a couple. Yeah, we've done a couple. Ed and Eddie's is that? Yeah, that is it.
Do you want to know a quick story?
Oh.
You know how I ended up getting, we had what, like 8 auditions for Ed and Eddie, okay? It was unheard of in Vancouver at the time, okay? 8 or 10 or something crazy like that. And the one time we were in there and they had the 3 of us together to see if, you know, me and Sam and Tony would gel together. And we were trying to get the voices, we were trying to do stuff, and I remember I got so frustrated because Danny, who's the creator, was like, he knew what he wanted to hear, and he was just going like, I don't know if that's the sound, and I get so frustrated, I remember looking at the mic and I went like,
oh, that's
how
right.
do you get water from this thing here? No kidding, and he was like, that's it right there. So I'm like, water from this thing? Okay.
And yeah, that's actually true. Whenever we did the show, and they wanted to play our reference voices so we could get into character, that they always played that in his head. How do you get water from this thing?
And Sam, how did you find your voice for Double D? How? Messy.
Well, if that's a serious question, man, I will answer it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like to know how do you want the PG version or the R-rated version? It's up to you.
They said he mumbled. The thing is about Double D is they said that he mumbled a lot. And he didn't end up being a mumbler in the beginning. He was a little bit, but then, and he was kind of soft-spoken, and he had to be young, and I knew I wanted to have this little kind of cute little rasp thing going on, so
I did remember he was very, in the beginning he was very mumbly, kind of like that, he didn't talk a lot.
But pretty soon he evolved, and it was just trying
Trying to get that very, oh dear.
Oh, I guess oh dear was the thing that got me into, that's my tag thing.
Oh right, oh dear, messy.
So, that was kind of, you had to get it. And also, I would say that I drew from my childhood a lot. When I was 10 years old, very scary. I don't want to talk about it, but okay. I stopped being cool. That's what I was saying.
It's okay.
I stopped being cool.
You're cool now, man. You're cool now.
I went to live with my grandmother for a year. And she fed me lots of cookies all the time, and I got a bit pudgy. And then I had to get my glasses, and then I was just socially awkward as well. So it was, and I drew spent a lot of time drawing all the time.
So basically Double D was me at 10 years old drawing pictures of Garfield and, things. Yeah.
And I think Double
Playing with Lego.
Double D, I think also you had that part in your child houses, where you spent a lot of time looking at the wall.
This is very true, Ed.
My best friend. Yep.
But you know what? Let's let's put on hold for the Eds for a moment, and let's focus on My Little Pony.
I love My Little Pony! Sorry.
I think, why don't we just start by letting people put their hands up and we get to pick? Wow. And then they can ask us a question, and if you didn't hear them, we'll repeat it and we'll try and answer it.
Okay.
So does anybody have any questions related to, okay, yes, sir, right
With
there.
the pony.
Yes, go for it. Which one?
Did you and the gentleman that played Blam actually...
Scott McNeil. You didn't think that was Scotty? Okay.
Did you have the two of you actually sing your parts, or was that or was there some assistance there?
Celine Dion did mine. They just lowered it down the tone and it sounds wonderful. No, that's us singing. Now, you heard me at the beginning. Well, you've got opportunity in this very community. He's Flim with the world famous Flim Flam Brothers. Traveling sales ponies, number. Well, just to finish that question, we actually had to audition and sing a portion. I don't know if we actually sang a portion of the song. Oh, maybe we did, because there was a demo track. We sang a portion of the song for the audition, so they auditioned us for the voice and the singing part. So both Scott and myself both had to do both components for the audition, and yeah, so we had to be able to carry a tune a little bit. So.
Thank God for auto-tune. They were more like...
Yeah, actually, that's what it sounded like when we did it. It's true. Yeah. And yes.
I have a question. How exactly did you guys manage to come into your line of career?
How did we come into our career? Like, how did we fall into voiceover? How did we get in front of the mic? And that's a good question. It was like, for me, ever since I was really, really young, I knew I always wanted to be an actor. When I used to watch, this is totally dating myself, but there was a show called Donnie Marie Osmond. Okay? I love her. She's so awesome. But anyhow, I knew I always wanted to perform, and so when I turned, I guess, like 13, I skipped school one day, took the bus all the way downtown Vancouver, and said, okay, I'm gonna get an agent today, and that's what happened. And and then voiceover kind of was a similar sort of thing. It was in the early days of a lot of animation and voiceover coming to Vancouver. And I actually got cast on one of the last live broadcast radio shows for, like down here you have, what is it, NPR radio. In Canada we have what's called CBC, so it's across Canada. And they had a live radio show that they recorded every week. And I got to play one of the parts on that, so and I kind of just rolled from there, but that was like, yeah. It was like
It's amazing, man, that you just decided, I'm gonna go downtown and get an agent. I'm going to get an agent.
And I did.
And then, no, I'm here to be a star. Well, welcome back. Is that how it happened? Wow, that's amazing.
Her name was Dorothy Boyce, and she was old school from Toronto, and she smoked, because back in the day in Vancouver, that's where you could still smoke inside, and I remember going into the agency in Gastown, and she goes, so, what brings you here? Right? And then I'm like, just like that, he's like, well, I want to be an actor. She's like, really? I'm like, yep, and I'd like to start today if that's possible. And yeah, she actually started me out, and she said, well, if you really want to be an actor, you're gonna have to take a course. So I was like, okay, sign me up. What, whatever. Signed up for this course that I think back in the day, I think it was $300. And I went home, and my dad, my mom, they was like, what'd you do today? And then they found out that I skipped school. And subsequently found out that I signed up for a $300 acting course. So you know the drill. My dad phoned her the next day and said, I'm sorry, my son is an idiot. He is not going to take your course because we don't have that kind of money. And she went, hey, let me tell you something. I've been in this business a long time. Your son has something. I don't know what it is, but I think he's going to do pretty good. So what I'll do is I'll pay for his course, And when he pays me back, when he starts working, he can pay me back that way. And I got my first job today, like a month later.
Wow. It's impressive.
Thank you, Dorothy Boyce. Shut up in heaven, man.
My voice career takes me back to the jungles of Borneo. Just like saying the jungles of Borneo.
Wow.
And that colonial way. No, actually, I started in high school, and I think my brother, who's also a performer, actor, Gabe Coop, we were always a bit hammy growing up. You know, we usually.
It's weird.
Now, this will date myself. We used to watch the Carol Burnett show and put on sketches based on the Carol Burnett show. Thank you for that, people. Yes, I remember the Carol Burnett. But the first time when the film industry started to start up in Vancouver, Canada, 'cause we're both from Vancouver, Canada. That's where we've spent most of our lives.
How's it going, eh?
How's it going, eh? Canada, right, eh? All right, okay, cool, eh?
I want to hear people in Texas say hockey. It's pretty good.
Hockey. Oh, hockey. We say hockey.
Milwaukee. Want to play some Milwaukee?
But there was a show called 21 Jump Street, which, I remember they were filming at our high school, and then there was a sign-up sheet for volunteers for extra work. And I thought, oh, I don't know what this is about. And I was sitting in the cafeteria, it was like the extras holding, and a young Johnny Depp walks into the cafeteria, jumps on one of the tables, looks really damn cool, jumps off the table. I was like, who's that guy? And then I was like, kind of got the acting bug at that point. Started taking theater and in high school and improv. And I was very fortunate when I was younger that I got an agent when I was 15 through a friend of mine. He was with a theater group called the Vancouver Youth Theater, and there was also an agency that was specialized for young people, Tarlington Town, Carol Tarlington. And I had a quick little interview with me. It was kind of like, so Michael says you're good. And I'm like, I am. All right, you're on. I was like, whoa, this is neat. So yeah, that's a it doesn't happen nowadays.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, so we were very lucky to be at that place and time in Vancouver. But anyway, so I started doing bit parts on shows like 21 Jump Street and other Stephen J. Cannell shows, Wise Guy. But my first experience with voice was voice director, voice actor, Sue Blue, based out of LA. She did a workshop up in Vancouver because they were starting to try to bring more cartoons into Vancouver, and they held this workshop because they wanted to try and start training people and getting people familiar with the process. So I took I think a weekend course with Doug Parker and Sue Blue, and that was my first intro to the voice world. And then my first anime show I ever got was, I think, something called Dragon Warrior. Mine is called something else as well. There's two names for it. And I got that. And then my first prelay was Bucky O'Hare and the Toad Wars. I don't know if anybody remembers that. Okay, thank you, sir.
I played AFC Blinky reporting, sir. Test minute of test.
You remember that one? Oh, okay. No, okay. But anyway, and then I just slowly started getting different shows and stuff, and Ed and Eddie was one of the first times that. Is that our first show that we worked on together though?
I don't know. You look a lot like De Niro right now. That's giving.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think it might have.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe it might have been Dinos. Dino
Oh,
Babies.
that's right, Dino Babies, which
Babies,
is another
yeah.
show. If you ever look up it's on YouTube now. I couldn't find it for
It's
the
really
longest
cute.
time.
It's a really nice show.
I know, I was Marshall, the baby Marshall.
Who are you?
I played Stanley.
Stanley.
Yeah. He was purple.
It's a cute little show,
It's a
actually.
cute little show. Anybody remember Captain N, the Game Master? Yes! Okay, that's okay. Alright, okay, cool.
Oh, and for a little.
3 people saw
Captain N, yeah.
No, 8 people.
Did it? Really?
The whole room knew my first one.
This will actually make maybe Dino Babies more interesting.
Wow.
If you actually watch Dino Babies, a very young and precocious Andrea Libman is playing
That's right.
a character on the
That's
show.
right, yeah.
And you'll spot her voice right away. You'll know which one it is.
And her voice hasn't changed a bit since she was 6.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah.
We got some hands up over here. We got the triplets.
Oh.
Somebody pick. There you go.
I forget.
Hi.
You play the voice of Soren. Why didn't you talk more when you were there?
Why didn't they give me more lines? I know. I know. I was a bit upset about that myself, actually. Thank you for bringing that up. More pie, man. Come on. Come on. I know. And that's what I said in the recording too. I'm like, hello, more lines, please. They said, you're an actor. No, you know what? To be honest, I don't know. I was told that the character was coming back. Shh, you didn't hear that from me. And that, you know, he's doing some work. We might have done some in the last season. I don't know. But yeah, in terms of like, you know, more lines, I don't know. I'm just very grateful that the fans like the pie. So thank you for liking the pie. I really appreciate that. It's great. How about over this side of the room?
Yes.
Could you explain to us your role as Shizao?
Explain it to you?
Yeah.
Has everybody seen the show?
On or what?
Who has seen the show?
Have you seen the show?
Shizao.
She's out?
Okay, for those who have seen it, it's not clear to you what it is? Or you just want my explanation?
Yeah, yours.
Oh, you want my explanation? It's a young man who gets to be a superhero, but you know, for him, he didn't choose it. The costume is a female costume. That's it. It's not more complicated than that. He put the ring on. He said the words. He gets to be Shizao. His sister is angry because.
Do the voice and stuff.
Oh, the voice. Let me see. Okay. Well, he was Maz on the show. My best buddy, Maz. And so I.
There was another show that me and Sam did together.
That's right.
Well, I was this guy, and you know, but when I became Shizao, I would say laser lipstick.
That was, and I love the show. The thing about that particular character is that Obi, who created the show, he says, now listen, you are a young guy struggling to figure out how the heck a female superhero would sound, because you're a guy, so you're like, you don't even know how I want to hear a really bad version of you trying to sound like a female superhero. So don't be too good at it. So that was the challenge.
Yeah, I'm this guy. I'm this young guy. He's like, well, what does a female superhero sound like? He's like, oh, maybe she sounds like this.
So he wanted to be this kid who's trying his best to fill the high heels of this from, I don't know. So he was, you know, it was about he's like, man, I get to be a superhero, but it's a woman. Oh, okay. How am I gonna make this work?
And you should have seen the costume that he had to wear in the studio.
In the end, he embraces it and he tries to be as tough as he can. Yeah, and the waxing was painful for the whole process. Anyway, yes, you've been waiting for